So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a heading and a button in here. So we're gonna just take the heading and literally just click and drag it into here and then let go and you will have a heading. Let's go ahead and just change the text to welcome to, probably look. All right, I accidentally hit a button. Hang on a second. Boink. Get out of there. And okay, back into this thing. Welcome, probably should do a lowercase welcome to Cecil College. And that looks acceptable. Let's make it an H1 because I really want it to stand out. And I'm also going to make it center. So it's centered. That looks a little bit better. And I don't need any links or anything. I think the rest of this is fine. If I want to change some of the sizing, I can do that as well. But let's go to style. And I just want to make this a little bit easier to see. Right off the bat, to make this, one thing that'll help is I'm actually going to go to text shadow. And we will choose, let's see, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go to the color here, and I'm just going to make the alpha a little bit less. And we'll go like, and we'll go all the way, I guess. And you can see that makes that much easier to read. Did it do it? I don't feel like that executed. Hang on, like that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then click back. There it goes. Okay. So that makes it much easier to see. We're going to go with that. So I could go up here. So if I did want to change the color, I could go like this. And let's say we try to use the accent instead and see how that looks. That looks pretty good there. And it looks pretty good there. We could also try our secondary color, which is just the white, right? So white actually works kind of okay as well. Or if you want to do a specific color, you can click on this, and then you could just do the color picker. But it's best to try and maintain your color scheme. I guess I'll stick with white, but that makes it, I think, a little bit easier to read. All right, so I want to add another module onto here. So what we're going to do is, I think that's everything I want to do. Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to hit the module here, and I'm going to add a button. So here's the button here. Just click, drag, and I'm just going to put it directly underneath it. And there it is there. Again, I want to center it. You can see. So type is the default style, which is fine. That's just the coloring it's going to be doing. Right now it says click here. Let's just go and put enroll today, we'll say. Okay. I think that makes a little more sense. I would put the link where I'd want it to go here, but obviously I don't have a spot where I need that to go. Size is fine, icon spacing, the rest of that's all fine. Let's go to style. I find that the white is actually kind of hard to read. I think the yellow's probably okay, but I think I want to do a darker color. So I'm going to click on this, and we're just going to go ahead and choose that dark black that we did, or the light black, I guess, technically, because it's, anyway. We'll call that good. And then if you want, you can also add a little bit of box shadow to it, but I don't feel like it really needs it. I think that looks okay. What we're trying to do, so we'll say that looks good. I'm going to hit update just to make sure that it's always good to just update as you're going to make sure it's kind of saving what you did. I'm going to click over here to go back to the module settings. What I'm trying to do is create, so you see we have all these different modules, these elements that we can plop in there. And they have all these ones here. You'll see a bunch, and then you'll see Pro. Now, if you pay for it, you get these ones. One of the ones that's on here is a call to action. And basically, call to action is usually a picture with something written and then a button, and because they want you to click on that button. I'm going to actually minimize Pro, and you'll see there's actually more ones underneath that as well that we can use. But anyways, that has a call to action, but we don't get that one. But by doing what we did, this basically is a call to action. We've made our own call to action without having to use theirs. That was the idea behind it. All right, so this is kind of the most prominent thing, because the thing we really want them to do is we want them to enroll. All right. So that is good for this, and then we will start adding more sections and such.